want to keep our faces at the end of the day, you know. So we move our head. You know, you actually see what boxing is supposed to be, and that's to hit and not get hit. They hit to get hit, you know. they take hits just so they can give a hit. And yeah, you are going to get hit in the sport, whether you have the skill, you know, and the talent. You are, but the whole idea is not to. And and we work on that, and we make the boxing look actually like it's a game of chess.
I was going out for modeling jobs. I wasn't really into the modeling part. I really wanted to do acting. But hey, it paid a couple of bills, so I went along to pursue it. And I liked it. You know, it's quick, fast money, easy. I didn't even think about whether I wanted to do this. I knew it had, you know, getting hit in the face, things like that. But I didn't even think twice, you know, and I just fell in love with the workout. I fell in love with the people. I fell in love with the environment. And I was pretty much recruited by a coach who had a team of girls. He pretty much said, listen, you have the attributes to be a champion. Come train with me and I'll guarantee you a championship. I won my first title in less than 1 year. So, you know, I train 5 days a week. I have a great trainer and he works me out. We spar every other day. I do conditioning and, you know, I get a good 2 to 3 hours a day of training. Between 110 and 114 was the weight, you know, that I was competing at as an amateur. My last golden glove was 2008. I had my pro debut February 3rd of 2010. Yeah, I do want to say I was probably the most nervous I've ever been in any of my fights because the headgear was coming off and the gloves got smaller. And the girl that I fought, you know, she had about 4 pro fights already. So sometimes it doesn't matter about losing, you know. She hadn't got stopped, you know, so she had the experience to go the rounds as a professional fighter. I knew I was going to probably enjoy it more because I'm able to see a lot clearer, you know, like being able to see from side to side without having to turn your head, you know, it's a big thing for me. So I thought it was going to be my night, and I was the only female on the show that night. So it was a big deal, and it was in my hometown in Brooklyn. So it was a lot of pressure because I'm fighting with all my friends and fans and family. You know, my pro debut, if I didn't win, I don't know, I can't even imagine. Like, and then I had to come back to the gym where I work. You know, it would have been really, really hard. So I had a lot on my plate. I didn't have to say it, but before a fight, it's always on my mind. What I'm gonna say if this happened? I'm like, you know, what answers I'm gonna give, you know, who I'm gonna dodge, who I'm gonna try to avoid. All those go in my head before a fight.
You know, in women's boxing, there's no money in it for us. We have world champions here who are still fighting 4 rounds, $4,000, you know, 6 rounds, $1,500, world title fight. I mean, we get paid pennies compared to what men get paid. And most of us, I'm saying 99% of us, has to have a second job to support us. So that's why I find in women's boxing, like, I appreciate the sport so much. I love the sport because we do it because of the sport, not because of money. And yeah, and if I can do it, my body lets me do it and get 10 more years, 15 more years, you know, I'm gonna keep doing it. And if I have to sit here and work or take little side jobs and do it, that's fine. I love the sport.